and welcome back to Jill and Hugh Barbecue. Today, and it's Saturday, we're going to make a very quick dessert. It's a pineapple upside down cake, and we were actually going to do this after last night's mangalista pork cook, but it started to pour with rain and it just wasn't going to happen. So we just thought, as we've got all the ingredients ready, we'll finish it off. It's a pineapple upside down cake, as I said, and we're going to do it in a cast iron skillet. This particular skillet is not that deep. I would prefer a slightly deeper one, but we'll just see how it goes. So to start off, I've just lightly oiled the skillet, very, very lightly. And I'm going to pour half a stick, because it was an American recipe, so that is about 65 grams of melted butter just into the base of the skillet. Just give that a little whir round to cover the base. And then on top of that, I've got 3/4 cup of brown sugar. The recipe is light brown sugar. This is muscovado. It's not particularly dark, and that will just give a nice sort of caramelly flavour to the top, because obviously the bottom will be the top when we turn it out. So just push that round a bit, like that. And then we're going to put the pineapple in. I'd probably use fresh pineapple if we weren't in lockdown, but I can't be bothered to go out. So we had a tin of pineapple in the cupboard, so we're going to use tinned pineapple rings. And I've drained them very well, so there's not too much juice. I'm just going to place that around the skillet. It may not fit all of them. No, I don't think it will actually. And one in the middle. Oh, that one's broken, so we'll use that one. Okay, and then in the middle, if you can see that, in the middle of each pineapple ring, just going to put a cocktail cherry. These are maraschino cherries. Like that. Now we've got the pineapple rings in with the cherries, we can assemble the batter or the cake mix. So grab the mixer bowl, and in here I've got 1.5 cups of flour. I've used self-raising, but you could use plain. A tablespoon of baking powder, which sounded like quite a lot to me, but we'll see how that goes. A cup of white caster sugar. 2 large eggs. The other half of the stick of butter, melted. Get that all in. And lastly, I've got a cup of buttermilk, which is pretty much most of the pot of a 300 ml pot, sorry, not 330, 300 ml. Scrape all that out. So this is really quick and really simple. Actually, I'm just going to pour in the residue of that first lot of butter so that we don't leave anything behind. And then I'm just going to put this on the mixer stand and incorporate it all together. It doesn't need a lot of beating, but I just want to make sure it's all mixed together. So. Helps if you turn it on. Whoa. That looks fine. Right, so now that's pretty much all mixed together.
While Jill's inside preparing the cake mixture, I'm going to light the barbecue. So I've got my trusty little blowtorch. I've got 5 barbecue lighters in here today.
So the mixer has incorporated all the batter or cake ingredients together, and I've just simply poured it onto the top of the pineapple slices. Hugh will now take it outside and cook it on the Big Joe for approximately 40 minutes at 175 degrees centigrade. We'll take a look at it at around 35-40 minutes and see what we think. Then when it's done, we'll bring it in, we'll flip it over and give it a taste test. So hopefully we'll enjoy that later.
So the Big Joe 3 is up to temperature now, 175 degrees centigrade. So we're going to burp it, and we're going to pop a pineapple upside down cake on the top rack, and we'll be back to check on this in about 35 to 40 minutes.
Ooh. Yep, it is done. That's come out clean. So we can take that off and bring it inside and flip it. Right, so we've taken our upside down pineapple pudding off of the Big Joe, and the tester came out perfectly clean, and it is looking really rather nice. So I've just let it cool for just 2 minutes or so, and I'm going to attempt to turn it out onto a plate. I didn't want to do this on camera in case it landed up on the floor, but Hugh said I had to. Oh. Yes! Woohoo! That is looking pretty good. So Hugh, are you going to come and have a taste? So actually, I don't know if you can see it, it's not on the plate quite straight, but that's pretty much how it should look, I imagine. You can see that that brown sugar, where we put the butter in the pan first, and the brown sugar is kind of caramelized, which will go really nicely with the pineapple. So we'll have a quick taste test.
Okay, that does look good.
Yeah, I haven't quite got it straight on the plate, but never mind. So just take a tiny little piece out of there and see. Probably some of it's going to get left behind, but oh yeah, that looks really nice actually. I'm quite surprised that that's turned out looking quite as good as that. Okay, I did leave a little bit on there, but let's give that a go. Well, I'll just put that after you.
Let's try and do it from the outside first. It smells amazing.
It'd probably be nicer cold, do you? I've got a bit of a pineapple here, so that's probably going to be really hot. And it looks really moist, but it is cooked through.
It is moist. It is.
Oh, it's also quite crumbly.
It is really moist.
That's delicious. That's really nice. And the actual cake mix isn't that sweet, but obviously the pineapple is. And if I did it again, I'd definitely use fresh pineapple because I don't think you can beat it. I don't think tin pineapples.
I'm going to try it a bit.
It's perfectly fine.
I'm going to try it a bit.
But I think fresh pineapple would elevate it. And cream.
Oh, cream.
It's got to have some cream.
I'm going to try it a bit with the pineapple, just to see what that's like as well with the pineapple.
Yeah, because that is nice.
That's good. That is really good.
Pineapple's hot.
Pineapple is hot, yes. That's good.
That's good.
So, if you like what you saw, please subscribe on the button down below, give it a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you see our next video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.